everyone, this is Sheikh Javed here. Wish you all a very happy 75th Independence Day of India. Today we had a small program and I would like to share with you all. Hope you will enjoy it.
सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हम बुलबुले हैं इसके ये गुलसितान हमारा. A very nice and pleasant morning to one and all present here today. On this occasion of great pride and honor, I take immense pleasure to wish you all a very happy 75th Independence Day. We celebrate this day with utmost serenity and commitment because the Indian independence movement is studded with the contribution of many great freedom fighters who laid down their lives for the cause of India. Stars shine at night, but some stars shine at bright daylight. With this quote, I would like to welcome the eminent stars present here today, without whom the smooth functioning of this esteemed institute would be highly insurmountable. I welcome the manager of EI English Medium High School, Mr. Rahman Pandya, who is the chief guest for today's occasion. I take this opportunity to heartily welcome all our esteemed, prestigious dignitaries, benevolent management, teachers, non-teaching staff and my dear students. A day without a prayer is a day without blessing. And a life without prayer is a life without power. To start this program with the blessing of Almighty, I request Master Ghulam Hamid Ansari to recite supplication.
Thank you, Master Ghulam Hamid Ansari. ए मेरे वतन के लोगों, तुम खूब लगा लो नारा. ये शुभ दिन है हम सबका, लहरा लो तिरंगा प्यारा. पर मत भूलो सीमा पर वीरों ने है प्राण गवाए. कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो. I request Manager of EIM High Secondary, Mr. Siraj Sayyed, to welcome our chief guest for today's function, Mr. Rahman Pandya. I welcome you to welcome us sir with bouquet.
Thank you, sir.
We now proceed to our auspicious flag waving ceremony to pay a tribute to our motherland. May all living beings live in harmony with nature and other forms of life. I now request Sir Shafi to lead this flag unfurling ceremony, which will be hoisted and unfurled by our chief guest for today's occasion.
are freedom fighters who gave their lives and made great sacrifices. This Independence Day, let us take pledge to protect the peace and unity of our great nation. To enlighten more on this, I request Teacher Lucy to give a brief speech on Independence Day.
Today we celebrate the 75th Independence Day of our country. Every year, this Independence Day is a great celebration. We not only celebrate the freedom of our country, but we also pay tribute to the ones who fought for it, to the ones who sacrificed their lives for it, and to the ones who had a great vision for our country. For every Indian, it was a Herculean task to fight against the mighty British power. Over the centuries, the pains and the struggles we underwent should never fade away from our memories. Every year, we do remember the pain of being enslaved by the British. We go all injustice under the hands of the British rule. Every Indian freedom fighter, every Indian reformer, they always had a dream to attain freedom both from the British rule and also from the indigenous social bondages that bonded and binded our society. They wanted to do away with all the evils. And today, we stand as a free nation. A nation where we enjoy all freedom. And we got this due to the vision, the dreams, the sacrifices of our Indian people. Today, I would like to drop a message for me and to you. I remember our first Prime Minister, Shri Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He coined the famous phrase, unity in diversity. Even though we are so diverse in nature, we follow different diversities. Diversity of culture, languages, religions. But we still remain united as a free nation, as a free Indian. We are united no matter what comes. Today, let us pledge on this day that we remain united against all injustice too. We may not have a colonial power above us, but we come across many odds, injustice in our lives. Maybe at the local level, at the state level, or at the country level. But when we stand united as one Indian, we can fight against all injustice. And let us strive for a united nation with all values of liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice, and many more values. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, Teacher Lucy, for your heart-whelming speech. खूब बहती है अमन की गंगा, बहने दो, मत फैलाओ देश में दंगा, रहने दो, लाल हरे रंगों में ना बांटो हम सबको, मेरे छत पे तिरंगा रहने दो. We salute and thank our protect the peace and unity of our great nation. Gratitude is the mother of all virtues. To extend our gratitude to everyone who made this short program a success, I take pleasure in inviting Sir Javed Sheikh to propose vote of thanks.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. It's my great honor on behalf of AIM English Primary, Secondary, Higher Secondary, Salsette School and the entire fraternity of the institute. First of all, my sincere thanks to Almighty Allah for giving us opportunity to celebrate Independence Day, which has come into existence with lots of sacrifice by our freedom fighters. Thanks to our dignitaries. I give a really heartfelt vote of thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Rahman Pandya, who has spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. Thank you, sir. I also thank our President of Anjuman Islahul Muslimin, Mr. Ashraf Pandya. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and shown us a new path. So thank you for attending the occasion and sharing your opinion today, sir. Well, such an event cannot happen overnight. Wheels start rolling around a week ago. It requires planning and bird's eye for detail. We have been fortunate enough to be supported by active chairman of AIM, Mr. Aslam Sheikh. Thank you, sir, for your precious time and always motivating us. I also thank Mr. Riyaz Sheikh, the chairman of AIM Salsette, for giving your precious time and making this event successful. I also thank Mr. Munaf Sheikh, the general secretary of Anjuman Islahul Muslimin, Mr. Javed Sheikh, the manager of AIM Salsette, Mr. Siraz Sayyed, the manager of AIM Higher Secondary School, Mr. Hanif Sheikh, the manager of UMTM, Mr. Yusuf, the manager of AIM, for making this day memorable with your presence. I'm also grateful to the principal of AIM Higher Secondary, Mrs. Ummehani Mullah, the dynamic and enthusiastic headmaster of AIM High School and AIM Salsette, Mr. Urfan Mullah, the in charge of UMTM, Mr. Riaz Ahmed, PTA chairman of AIM Higher Secondary School, Mr. Anwar Narangi, PTA chairman of AIM High School, Mr. Dadapur Mathur, PTA chairman of AIM Salsette, Mrs. Jamil Sheikh, the executive committee members, Mr. Mustaq Sheikh, Mr. Hussain Sheikh, and Mr. Mohiti, and all the dignitaries whose names I might have not taken, but your presence is valuable for us. So for giving your precious time and making this event successful and memorable. Last but not the least, I'm really thankful to all teaching and non-teaching staff for their participation and their willingness to complete the task beyond their comfort zone and make this event successful. I would like to conclude today's program with a small message given by Professor Allama Iqbal. मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना, मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना, हिंदी अहम वतन है, हिंदुस्तान हमारा. जय हिंद, जय भारत, and thank you everyone and have a good day.